Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mouthing Off with Mike, the only wrestling podcast that the Gobbly Gooker still owes money to, and I swear, as the turkey is moist and delicious on Thanksgiving Day, I swear that if that Gobbly Gooker does not pay me back the $43.37 he owes me, we're going to have some beef. Ladies and gentlemen, or I should say, we're going to have some turkey. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my Survivor Series War Games predictions. We've got Saturday night Survivor Series coming at you from Vancouver, Canada, ladies and gentlemen, up north. We've got a hell of a show. We got 2 War Games matches. We got 3 title fights. And ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be enjoying leftovers from Thanksgiving all weekend long. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mouthing Off with Mike. Let's get into these predictions for Survivor Series War Games.
Mouthing Off with Mike, Mouthing Off with Mike, Mouthing Off with Mike.
Welcome into Mouthing Off with Mike. It has been quite some time, ladies and gentlemen, that I've gotten some one-on-one pre-recorded action where I could, edit some things, add some overlays, pop some things up in the screen for your visual enhancement and your visual enjoyment. If you're on the audio side, then let this sweet, almost lost his accent, almost lost his voice this weekend, broken Italian-American voice serenade you as you listen on your drive home from great aunts who just had a fight about the socio-economic political landscape of the world over the cranberry sauce and the stuffing. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to stuff you full of my predictions for Survivor Series. This entire episode, I'm going to make Thanksgiving jokes because this is the first time that your boy, I'm Mouthing Off with Mike, has dropped an episode on Thanksgiving. So you should be watching this, listening to this, maybe in the afternoon before a little Thanksgiving Day football. Maybe you're on your way home from the relatives and you just had a massive, you couldn't do it. You smoked a couple cigs. You might have hit the old Benjamin a couple times, taking a walk with your cousin. I don't know. I just know, baby, I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. Ladies and gentlemen, it's great to be back. It's great to be back in front of all of you. You know, I do the Nightcap live boom broadcasting. We always have a different variety of hosts, guests, whatever you want to call them. You know, I try to have some fun after these wrestling shows. You know, so I've been doing a lot of those live shows. I haven't really been here on Mouthing Off with Mike. I've been neglecting you. I've had a lot of thoughts that I've kind of just been sitting on for weeks and stewing. And I've got some very hot opinions about some of the things that are taking place throughout the landscape of professional wrestling. But I've never, fingers crossed, never missed a premium live event or pay-per-view predictions episode, whether I did it live this past week with full gear, or we do it pre-recorded like we're doing it for this episode. I never miss them. I don't plan on missing them. As long as I've got a steady internet connection and I've got a camera and a microphone that works, I'll be here with predictions. The first match that I really want to take a look at is the newest match that was added. The match that was added at the Monday Night Raw that I was just at this past Monday in good old Glendale, Arizona. And that is a triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship where Braun Breaker, where my dog's at, baby, will defend that beautiful Intercontinental Championship against Sheamus, Fella, and Ludwig Kaiser. My man always hitting that Rizzler, hitting that Riz face, that jawline. I'm honestly jealous of Tiffany Stratton, bro. Look at that, man. That man is the embodiment of a Ken doll in real life. The jawline is chiseled. My man's got the abs, bro. You can wash your dirty shirts on him. My goodness. And washboard abs. Guy's a handsome European stud. Shout out to Kaiser, man. They're going to be roasting my ass for that. That clip is, I'm cooked. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, as you can see, I got my yeet band on, because I'm here to yeet all over the place when it comes to the War Games match that I'll talk about later. But IC title, it's going to be a good one. Braun Breakers have beef with Sheamus. Kaiser's got beef with Sheamus. Kaiser's got beef with Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's got beef with Kaiser. Adam Pearce said, you know what? Enough is enough. I need a drink. But before I get a drink and I shine the head, you guys are going to fight in a triple threat match. You know what? You guys know my agenda. You know, 4 sides of the ring, they got their agenda for Dirty Dom to become the WWE champion. My agenda is clear and evident. That I would love for Sheamus to win the Intercontinental Championship and become a Grand Slam champion. The one championship that has eluded this man his long, almost 15-year career in WWE, double E. My heart wants Sheamus, but the brain and the pick for this prediction episode is going to be, it's going to be Braun Breaker, and still Intercontinental Champion. Sheamus is going to have to wait a little bit longer to get that beautiful Intercontinental Championship. You already know. How to get the glasses. How many different wrestlers merch can I wear on one prediction episode? We've got the Jey Uso Yeet band. We've got the CM Punk t-shirt. We've got the LA Knight, sunglasses. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You can cop all of these items if you go into the link of this episode or the link in my bio on social media and use my WWE shop affiliate link. You help support Mouthing Off with Mike, and you get you some sick gear. I'm just a walking advertisement. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the United States champion, LA Knight. Yeah, defending that beautiful United States championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. And ladies and gentlemen, Shinsuke Nakamura has been back in WWE now for about 2 weeks. All right, he was gone. I missed him. I absolutely love Shinsuke Nakamura. I've loved him for as long as I can remember, since maybe like 2013, 14, right around that time. He's wrapping up New Japan. He was coming over to NXT. Man, his NXT run was chef's kiss. Listen, as much as I would love Shinsuke Nakamura to beat LA Knight, and I love me some LA Knight, it's like, it's like the whole Cody and KO feud for me. It's like, I love both of those guys. How can I root against either of them? I want both of them to win. I want both of these guys to win. But to continue the agenda for LA Knight, I think LA Knight, retains, his United States Championship, in Vancouver, at Survivor Series, That's it, ladies and gentlemen. LA Knight and still U.S. champion. Now, take glasses off, get a little serious here. I do think that LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura, they should continue past Survivor Series. I think you should give them a stipulation match at Saturday night's main event if you don't get the tag titles on that show, which, could we have gotten the tag titles on the show? Yes. Yes, we could have, Triple H. We could have done 6. You could have done 6 matches. You could have given the War Raiders against the Judgment Day on the pay-per-view. You could give us the Street Profits and the Motor City Machine Guns on the pay-per-view, Triple H. You could have done that, but you decided not to. I'm cool with it. Both of the men's singles titles get defended, and the World Heavyweight Championship, which I'll talk about next, get defended. So, I'm not mad at this. Now, I will say, they should have a second match, these two, Nakamura and Knight. I think Knight should win again, and I think then you got to probably figure something out about Shinsuke. Because there's no chance in hell LA Knight is going to beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. Now, obviously, with the whole Raw Netflix thing, you could say LA Knight maybe gets shifted to Raw, which opens up a lot of doors for him. An Intercontinental Championship run, a World Heavyweight Championship run when the time is right for him. I think he should stay U.S. champ for at least till the Royal Rumble. That's my take. The Ring General Gunther will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest, former World Heavyweight Champion, never lost it clean thanks to good old Finn Balor. We're going to get the rematch. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, Damian Priest is coming into his own. That promo from this past Monday on Raw, I was there live. I got the live crowd reaction of that whole interaction. And that crowd, man, they were behind Damian Priest. Now, as much as I would love for Priest to beat Gunther, I don't think it happens. I predict the Ring General will retain his World Heavyweight Championship. I don't think Priest is the one to take that title off him. That's who I think's going to do it. Right there. There it is. There's your hints. You can't see him. Raw on Netflix. All eyes till January 6th, baby. All eyes till January 6th. Because Raw is on Netflix. Raw's on Netflix. Get your heads out of there. It's going to be an incredible match. I thought part one was great, even with the interaction with Finn. I think part two is going to be fantastic. I think Priest, damn good wrestler. Yeah, he's in his 40s, whatever. Cry about a boohoo. But man, him and Gunther have some great chemistry, and it's very rare. It is. It's very rare in wrestling where you can get two big dudes who are super athletic, who just mesh so well together. But right now, I think Priest he's got to go through some things. I think you got to slide him in, as a contender constantly. But I don't think the time for him is right this second. I think he will get that World Heavyweight Championship back in the very near future. I very well could see him get the Intercontinental Championship in the very near future at the end of 2025. I could see Priest getting title opportunities in the future. I don't think this is the end of him in this spotlight because he's continued to deliver when he has the mic or when he has the in-ring time. But Gunther's title reign, I don't think should end yet because I have my own agenda that I want to see fulfilled for that World Heavyweight Championship with John Cena and him, and maybe WrestleMania, and if not Mania, Royal Rumble, January 6th, Raw, whatever it takes. But I think it's Cena that should beat Gunther. I think Gunther's match at Mania should be against Goldberg and retire Goldberg and get a big win over a guy like him. Hear me out. I don't book, ladies and gentlemen. I just yap. We've made it to the final two matches here on Survivor Series for 2024. That is War Games. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with the women, because ladies first. I got a lot I got to get off about the men's Survivor Series War Games match. So let's talk about it. We got Team Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Io Sky, and who it was previously was Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill was taken out on SmackDown a few weeks ago, so Bayley is the replacement for Jade Cargill, so Bayley slots herself in here with a team that is full of Bianca's old enemies, Bayley and Io, a friend in Naomi, and kind of a 50-50 with Rhea. They're still buddy-buddy, but I think one day that'll inevitably change. So, let's talk about it. They're going to go against Team Liv Morgan, which is Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, the women's champion and the queen of the ring, Raquel Rodriguez, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. And this War Games women's match is absolutely jacked, stacked, loaded, filled to the brim like my plate on Thanksgiving Day of all the fixin', some yams, some mashed potatoes, some mac and cheese, cornbread, King's Hawaiian rolls, baby, turkey, cranberry stuffing, all of the above. All of the above. This match is stacked. Plate is full. Gotta get a second plate to get the overflow because of how stacked this match is. My God. The talent. Rhea, Bianca, Io, Naomi, Bayley, Liv, Tiffany, Nia, Candice. My God. My God. Raquel. Yeah, all right. Well, move on. We're just incredibly stacked. Incredibly stacked. I don't even know where you take this. Okay, let's start. Rhea and Liv, that's a collision course, all right? That's easy money, baby. That's easy money. Naomi, Tiffany, boom. That's easy money. They've got some beef there. You know, you got Candice LeRae. I'm sure Candice and Io will mix it up. I'm sure all of these women will mix it up with one another in this match. But, like, thinking about, like, the forefront feuds and the matches and some of the beefs, can Bianca coexist with Bayley and Io? Former Damage Control member Bayley, who was kicked out by Io, who beat Io for the title at WrestleMania this past year, can she coexist with her? Can Bayley coexist with the two of them? And can Rhea Ripley keep all of these women in line and eyes focused on the prize at the end when the bell rings, and that is winning War Games? Her team has the advantage. Bianca beat Nia thanks to Bayley's help on Raw this past Monday. Great match, by the way. Shout out Bayley. Fit was immaculate. Internet going crazy. I'm going to tell you right now, with the advantage, I got to give it to team. Oh, I'm torn. Team Liv. Can they all work together? That's the real question. Can Nia trust Tiffany? She's going to be watching her back this whole time. So I'm going to say Team Rhea wins War Games. Tiffany Stratton attempts to cash in on Liv or Nia, thus burning the friendship with her and Nia if she goes after Nia. Tiffany, that is. Now, if Tiffany goes after Liv, that means Tiffany's going to Raw. Makes sense. Now, my man Rick 8-Bit, you've seen him on the Nightcap. You've seen him with Booking Like a Mark, Booking Like an 8-Bit. Great content creator. He also floated the idea to me. I hope he doesn't mind that I'm talking about this. I'm giving him full credit. About Tiffany cashing in on Bianca and the tag team championships. And we know Jade is actually hurt. Like, they wrote her off TV, but she does have an injury that's been kind of nagging her. Could they be smart here? Instead of relinquishing the women's tag titles, can Tiffany cash in? I know it would be a waste of a briefcase, but it would be smart for the storyline. Tiffany cashes in for the tag titles for her and Nia. It's an idea. It's a concept. I think Tiffany's going to cash in at Survivor Series. I've said this for a while. Now, the reason being is we've never had a cash in at Survivor Series, nor in a War Games. Okay? War Games. That, for me, makes things interesting. You've got multiple refs kind of all over the place. You've got one in the ring. You've got 1, 2, 3 outside. So you could make the argument, Tiffany with her briefcase on the side could tell the ref that she's cashing in the cage, thus making that match for the world titles. Both of them are in this match. So either one could be pinned and she could become champion. I think Team Rhea Ripley wins. I think Tiffany Stratton cashes in or attempts to. Because I would like to see that. They teased it last year with Priest. in the men's War Games. You thought Priest was going to cash in, and then Randy came out and, yada, yada. The rest is history. I'm not mad at that if they do decide to go in that direction. But I'm going to give the win to Team Rhea, Bianca, Naomi, Io, Bayley, to beat Liv, Raquel, Tiffany, Nia, and Candice. War Games, the women's match, like I said, it is like my plate on Thanksgiving Day. It is full. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the final match of this year's Survivor Series. It is the men's War Games match with the OG Bloodline versus the new Bloodline. The OG Bloodline consists of the original Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, the honorary Uso, Sami Zayn, Sammy Uso, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, I got the sleeves on, picked these up at Raw Monday, had to throw them on, forced kayfabe Keith to wear one in solidarity. We didn't even get a Jey Uso entrance. I was yeeting for no reason. You ever just yeet for no reason? It is not fun. I want to yeet with a purpose, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't get to yeet. I wasn't yeeting on my seat. I wasn't yeeting in the air. I was yeeting without a purpose. I was a man without a yeet. It was a sad day. I got the bands on. We got Jey Uso, Mr. Main Event Uso. And of course, last but certainly not least, you see the shirt. He made his triumphant return last year as Survivor Series was going off the air in Chicago, Illinois. That is the second city savior, the best in the world. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a Paul Heyman guy by the name of CM Punk. And they're going to do battle against the fake-ass tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, Mr. I Love You Solo, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, Mr. Tama Tonga, and the infamous Tangaloa in War. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a match of epic proportions. This is a match pitting family against one another to determine who the stronger bloodline is. Is it the OG? Is it the new age bloodline? Whose family is stronger? Who is the real tribal chief? This is going to be special, ladies and gentlemen. You got Bronson Reed on Team New Bloodline. You got Jacob Fatu versus Jey Uso in the Survivor Series Advantage match Friday on SmackDown. And yes, I will be live Friday night after SmackDown with the nightcap on Boom Broadcasting. So make sure you go check it out. I will be live. We will be talking all those things. I'll be talking a little bit more about Survivor Series, the way things break down. So make sure you subscribe at Boom Broadcasting. And make sure you subscribe to Mouthing Off with Mike. Just subscribe. It's free. It's free. It's free. I'm not making you go on a site where you got to pay $5 a month. It's free. It's free 99, ladies and gentlemen. It's free. So just subscribe for me. Thank you very much. Thank you, viewers and listeners. I love you. Listen, he was right. Rick 8-Bit. You're going to hear his name again tonight. He called us 2 weeks ago. Nightcap. Rick 8-Bit. Myself. Boom Broadcasting. We're like, who's going to be the fifth man? Seth Rollins? That's the easy choice. That's too easy. Seth's already said, I'm not doing it. I'm not helping that scumbag. I'm not helping Roman Reigns. Fuck Roman Reigns, essentially. We're not on Netflix yet. We're not getting no Seth fucking Rollins yet. Who else you going to got? Who are you going to call? The wise man returned. I went nuts. I was like, well, Rick 8-Bit. He said, well, Paul Heyman's got a couple Heyman guys you could call up. Brock Lesnar already crossed him off the list. I was like, the only Heyman guy you got left is CM Punk. Well, sure as shit. CM Punk is here for the War Games match. A year after returning at the same premium live event after the show went off the air to Seth Rollins flipping off and cursing him out. He's back. Well, and reports are stating he's a model citizen backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the point of that? But nevertheless, I'm not here for that. I'm here for this match. It's going to be a hell of a match. This is going to be great. I'm expecting a tsunami from Bronson Reed off the top of the cage. I'm expecting Jacob Fatu to hit that moonsault, maybe off the top of the cage, maybe off through a bunch of guys. I'm expecting pure chaos. I'm expecting carnage. I'm expecting a spear, a go to sleep, another spear, an Uso splash. I'm expecting craziness. I'm expecting yeeting. I'm expecting acknowledgement. Because one of these guys you will acknowledge as the tribal chief when this match ends and that bell rings. And I'm going to give this to, I'm going to tell you, it's got to be the new bloodline. I hate to say it. And the only reason I'm basing that off is I picked Rhea and the squad to win. They're the faces. You got the face and the heel dynamic here. The heels are the new bloodline. A face is going to win and a heel is going to win. You know what? Fuck it. I'm changing the prediction. Give me OG bloodline to win. Give me Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Sammy Uso, the OG bloodline to get back on top and to win War Games Saturday, Vancouver, Canada. Make sure you tune in to After War Games on Boom Broadcasting for the Survivor Series nightcap. We're going to break down all the action. I've got a star-studded panel. I can already tell you one of those names is our good brother, our good friend. He's the host of Derek's Wrestling Toys and Tees. That is Derek the Devastator. Will be on the nightcap, so make sure you tune in. You're also going to maybe see some Boom Boys, maybe somebody else. Maybe I'm going to open it up. Maybe we're going to do a little five-person. That's right, 5. Count them, 5. 5 people on the nightcap panel. Hell, let's fucking do it. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, what I am going to stand on business is that Moana 2 is wrapped up. The live action filming of Moana is just about wrapped up. Which means there's only one man who can make an impact and shift the dynamic for the bloodline, for the new bloodline, in their favor for the foreseeable future. And that is if you smell what The Rock is cooking. Give me The Rock, the final boss, the final elder, coming out after War Games ends to confront Roman Reigns. Come on now. Roman has teamed with Cody Rhodes, who he beat. He lost to Cody at WrestleMania. Now he's teaming with CM Punk, a guy that The Rock has no love for. You know. Your arms are just too short to box with God. You know how it goes. The Rock's coming back. And now, dare I say, I wouldn't be surprised if a certain visionary, Seth Rollins, somehow pokes his nose in this match as well. My big prediction is the OG bloodline win. The Rock is revealed and he comes face to face with Roman Reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Mouthing Off with Mike. These have been my WWE Survivor Series War Games 2024 predictions. Like I said, go subscribe. It's free to do. Do it for me. Do it for yourself. I'll be a little bit better with content. I'm going to work on a schedule. But I will be live Saturday after Survivor Series concludes within about 10 to 15 minutes for the nightcap. Ladies and gentlemen, go out there, enjoy Survivor Series. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. If you don't, have a great week. Enjoy pro wrestling. I will be back Friday night on Boom Broadcasting for the SmackDown nightcap and Saturday for the Survivor Series nightcap. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening on the audio side. Have a hell of a week. I'm out of here, folks. Bye, guys.
Mouthing off with Mike. Mouthing off with Mike. Mouthing off with Mike.